Hey, this is Fran Harris. In this quick video, I'm going to go over the case study and show you how I was able to sell over 100 books in 11 hours and getting close to $1,000 for that time frame. So basically what I did was I wrote a book called The Intentional Millionaire, which initially, of course, was available both as an ebook and as a trade paperback. And so a lot of folks were doing the bestseller campaigns that you're probably seeing online now, where they try to get lots of people to mail and buy the book in a certain time period. So that's one strategy that I used with the previous book. So, but for this particular book, I really wanted to get as much traction for the book in the shortest amount of time as possible. So I got on my Facebook page, got into social media, and told folks that I was giving away the book that was responsible for helping me make a whole lot of money and really changing my life. And it's called The Intentional Millionaire. So I did a quick little 30-minute video and just kind of did it live online, like a teleseminar, because this was like 2006, 2007. So this was before Google Hangouts were even existed. Before we were really doing lots of webinars, which is what we use in our business now. So this was pretty much over the telephone. So basically did this quick little live teleseminar where I was talking about some of the principles in my book, The Intentional Millionaire, and then just told folks that for 24 hours, for the next maybe 12 to 24 hours, I was going to be giving away the electronic copy version of my book, The Intentional Millionaire. And that's basically it. So after the teleseminar was over, I sent them to a link and I said, go, you can get the download for free now. And so lots of folks, of course, downloaded, like I think close to 600 folks downloaded the book in 12 hours or something like that. But what I did was, after they got the download of the book, they had the option to, of course, buy the paperback version. So after they got the download, they were taken to a thank you page, and it says, hey, thanks, here is before you get the download, or before we send you the PDF of The Intentional Millionaire, how would you like to get the book in the mail in the next 3 to 5 days or something like that? And so that's where the $950 comes from, because lots of folks said, okay, we'll get the book. But not only were they able to get the book, I didn't ask them to really pay for the entire book, which was like $20, but they only had to pay shipping. I left that part out. They only had to pay shipping for the book. So think about that. They're getting a $20 book on wealth building, how to get their money straight, how to start making more money, attracting more wealth, and those kinds of things. And all they had to do was pay for the shipping. All right. And so that's pretty much it. So lots of folks took me up on that offer. They'd already gotten the electronic version free, the digital copy free. And then some of them upgraded to the paperback version of the book, where they only paid for the shipping of the book. So let's say the book cost me $3.50 to print. And then for shipping, we charged we were testing something like $6.95 to $7.95. And honestly, we couldn't see a whole lot of difference between whether we offered it for $6.95 or $7.95. For the most part, there was very little difference between folks who took us up on those offers. But what we were trying to see was whether the shipping price was more sensitive to folks. But so we did $6.95 and $7.95 and didn't see that much of a difference. So of course we left it at $7.95 and we went ahead and took that that extra dollar for shipping. But think about it. It cost me $3.50 to print the book. We did shipping for $7.95. So we made some really nice margin on just the shipping alone. But more importantly, we got a customer that we not only got as a digital customer, which means we have their email address, but we also, when they upgraded, we got those extra customers because we had their physical address as well. And that's a whole different story of really leveraging the power of having someone's physical address, which is, in my opinion, much more important than having their email address, because most people love getting mail, physical mail, and you don't have opt-out rates and those kinds of things, because people don't mind getting stuff in the mail. In fact, they love it. So that's a little case study on how I was able to sell over 100 books in 11 hours or so. Now, as you can see on the screen, basically I just walked you through the 8 steps. So you make a PDF of your book, you upload it to your server, or if you don't know what a server is, or if you don't have Amazon S3, basically that's where you store your book. So the more you do create products and digital products, the more you'll need to know that. But if you don't know what that is, you can literally just email people the book once they order it. Not a big deal if you're just starting out. If you do know what I'm talking about, then you want to make sure you automate it as much as possible. And so you want to upload your book to some place, either on your WordPress blog or Amazon S3 or another place, archive.org, someplace where people can automatically download it once they buy it. Number 3, you want to send traffic to a giveaway or opt-in page. So after they say, yes, I want the digital version, you send them to the page where they put in their email address so that you can send them their digital version. So once they put in their email address, they go to a thank you page. But instead of just like a thank you page is over, we send them to a one-time shipping only offer. So how would you like to get the same book you just got as digital download, but now you're going to get the paperback version of it, and you only have to pay for shipping. So some people will say yes, some people will say no. Step 5 is you go to a no thank you link for those folks who only want the digital version. For folks who say, yeah, I like the other version, then you take them to step 6, and they get to pay for your printed version. That's their thank you page. Step 7, you ship the book, and when you ship the book, you want to send them something in the mail, like a catalog or one-pager, where they can find out about your coaching that's related to the book that they got. They can come to your event. You can send them. What we did is we've sent people like tickets to an event that works out really, really well. You can send them coupons. There's no limit. In fact, get very creative, because it's very cool when you send someone a book and they also get bonus surprises and they get an opportunity to learn more about you and your products. And what we did one time is we also sent them a time-sensitive coupon. So when they got the book, we also scheduled an event that was going to be like in 2 or 3 weeks, and we gave them like a 25% discount to come to that event if they signed up within a certain period of time. So I know your juices are starting to flow, because there are lots of things you can do once you get the customer in your funnel. And then the final step is we invited everyone. So that's the digital version of the folks who got the book and the physical copy folks who got the books. We invited them all to like a thank you webinar where we sold them more. We talked to them more about some of the things in the book, The Intentional Millionaire. We got some of them into group coaching, and then, of course, some of them came to a live event. So I hope that excites you, and you can do the exact same thing with your info product, whether it's a book or a video course or an audio course or an old speech that you did that you've now broken down and made it into a course online. There are no limits, so go out there and be amazing. I'll talk to you soon.